Okay, so it's 1:37 p.m. Yeah. I ate. I went to the gym. This is a new video, but we're still Wednesday the 6th of August, 2025. The gym, I did less than 3 hours because, I'm getting tired from all the days in a row. But, I decided to take a break and make a phone call to make a doctor's appointment for a mark on my neck. I don't want to see if it's cancer. Also on my balls, it's been several years. It's like extra skin. It burst last time. It got bigger, I popped it. Anyways, and to check my blood pressure again, because I haven't bought an apparatus, like a blood pressure machine yet. So then I was on the phone waiting, and I'm like, I'm gonna stop my workout, obviously. Get the rest of the day going. I'm really tired because I ate and I stayed in the sun but in the shade. Like across the street from the grocery store, there's a whole bunch of people. It's kind of fun. It's like you get all these old timers who are usually snowbirds. They're all with so many people with those scooters, the Bigfoot scooter, apparently. So there's that. Let me just check if this is running. Yeah. So at the same time, I finished eating. There was birds were coming up, to get food, and I'm like, no. But one came up, this little tiny bird the size of a third the size of my fist, so it's really small. And I was having a slice of tomato pizza, right? And I take a piece, I go, because he really came up close. I don't know what the pronouns are for this bird, but I'm like, okay, you want a piece? So I pinch off a piece, and he starts flapping and rising up the air, levitating, and I scream. I was startled. And then he took it and he left. No one else came. Well, that bird actually came back several minutes later. I know it was him, or I knew it was that bird, chick, or whatever you want to call it. But I had finished everything. I had blueberries and tomato pizza with sesame seeds on it. And the guy in front of me who was there yesterday, who just takes the sun, was on his scooter, and there was a woman who was working at the grocery store. She came over and they were all chatting. It's a whole scene, and she didn't understand why there was a bigger bird, like a seagull or pigeon, who stood out, because it was usually these other birds. Anyways, so she realized, they're coming for food. They want food, because that pigeon was right behind the guy's scooter. He couldn't back up, and so he threw some peanuts, not the ones in the shells, and there was one or two who started eating, especially that pigeon. The other birds had to the little chicks who were like a fifth of the size of that pigeon, obviously they were afraid, so they were kind of going up, sneaking around the pigeon, taking one and running away. I don't know if I think they had problems breaking it down with their beak, because they're very small, whereas my pizza was very soft, and then once the pigeon left, then the rest of the birds came and finished off that pile of peanuts. And the last thing I saw was like one of those small birds putting its beak inside the other small bird's mouth. They were kind of like trying to share it or something. I don't know. That was the first intimacy I seen. So that was kind of cool. Like when a mother feeds a worm to its child, but they were both about the same size. I don't know. Couldn't tell who's who. Maybe they're just friends. Who knows? So now I'm just tired. But I managed to finish my notes, reading my notes for first responder, but I still have to get myself to the school that's next to the library. Well, a couple blocks. It should be open by now, to see if I can get one of my tax forms, and then maybe go to the library and attempt to gather the information necessary for the course, the exam I need to take. Registration's August 25th to September 12th. I need a signed letter. I need to study that shit. Whatever. But anyways, with the doctor's appointment, they gave me one for tomorrow. So I guess it was that serious that they would give me one tomorrow. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. to check to see if that little color spot on my neck is cancer. Well, what's coming? Woo, there we go. Okay, well, I didn't realize how many blocks it was from the subway, the school. And I'm walking there, and I know the drill. I rang the doorbell, waited for administration to let me in. And there were two girls waiting. They wanted to join the school, but they don't read. Literally. They were asking me something. I'm like, I don't know, I ring the doorbell, there should be someone let you in. And then underneath the doorbell there was a little document posted that they're closed to the 10th of August. Because I mentioned on the website it opens at the 3rd. At least what I understood is they would reply to my email after the 3rd, but we're the 6th now, and nothing. Anyway, so then the document underneath posted on the door says closed to the 10th of August. Oh, and they were like, oh, we didn't even see that. Yeah, you're starting school on a great note. Studious people. So I left. So going back to the subway, but the library's right behind it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I have to go to the bathroom, and attempt the link on the email, and then go home. That's it. So, well, it's 3:52, I think. I'm on my way home, take a shower and all that, and I'm back out. Got myself a, the person hit me as I was off to the library. I was like, let's do it. And I couldn't concentrate, but I had prep on me, so I took some. And I had to focus at least to try to do the forms for the course or exam I have to take. And so I hooked onto the website with my laptop, and I realized there was papers I needed to physically print out and send, and trying to see if I could do how do you say not a cashier's check or postal check, like one that doesn't go through your bank, I guess. See if I could pay cash. And now I'm like thinking maybe I could pay municipal taxes that way so that they don't know what account I'm using, so that they don't try to take the money. So that's another thing. So tomorrow, hopefully if all goes well, gym, probably around, I'm gonna go to the one I went to and then go to Staples, print out all the forms, and go to the government building and ask them if I could do that. See if I could find the forms, read that first, see what I could do, and then go to any bank and have it done. You know, try. That's the plan. You know. I'm having some raspberries and some Armenian pizzas. I have some pita bread because I've been running out. I wanted to find watermelon, but I couldn't find it at this grocery store, so I just had this random escapade. It was good. We were talking a lot. I did want to leave. No, afterwards we were talking about a lot of things. Meeting people, getting to be friends with people and stuff like that. And I have a problem with that, obviously, if you don't know. So I don't feel too great now. But he thinks I'm nice, he thinks I'm good looking, and I should do stuff, and I'm like, okay. Yay. Yeah. And I'm over 12,000 steps today. Maybe that's why I'm tired too. And I'm not even home yet. Another 2 minutes. And maybe I'll hit the 13,000. And I just had all the Armenian pizzas and the raspberries. And I feel like shit. I'm sure it has to do with me being tired. Possibly the conversation also we were having. But the first time I'm able to deal with it, because he's not from here, and he's giving his opinions, I'm giving my opinions. He seems to like that. But every day, I don't know if I can handle that. You know, just like every day with the woman I'm working for, one of the women, I just start to keep my distance because sorry, I'm hiccuping. We don't have the same points of view, you know, or I feel misunderstood or all that crap, and I don't know how to deal with that. So, and him telling me things I should do, I do want to do, but I'm not going to do it on my own. I need encouragement, you know. And you know what I mean? It's very hard for me to vocalize that. Like for teaching CPR, it just kind of, when I see the pathway and I get the validation, I guess, that I'm good, and it's like makes me want to go more. Like my confidence builds up from that, you know. Oh well. And he's showing me some people on Instagram. I I don't know why, and it's making me feel more depressed. You know what I mean? He doesn't know me. I think he tried to explain who I am, but you can't get to know someone in one day. And he's telling me how good I am and all that stuff. You don't know me. And you're horny. So, that bugs me too.
What's up, bro?
So, anyways, he's been around all day, that guy. On the subway. Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like crying. I guess it's painful for me to be faced in front of things that I'm not good at, or being told that I'm good at something when I'm not, or that I wanted to be and I couldn't. You know? Let me try to get my act together when I get in. I want to wash my hair. I want to do everything. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think another thing that really bugged me, he travels a lot, and I'm telling you, I don't travel, I don't care to travel, I should travel to meet people, and I don't know, no, I shouldn't travel. No. Anyways, let me get my routine. So, it's 9:13 a.m. I'm finally getting out to go to the gym. I got up, I think around 6-ish. So it's not bad. I did a live this morning. Made sure I went to the bathroom first. And it started off boring, but a couple people came on. And it got total views, people happening upon the page, about 507 views. So that's good. It's keeping up. It's trying to move my watch time hours up. And if I get a couple of subscribers, that's good too. It seems to be dropping my watch time hours for the year. So I'm trying to have to do more to get it to keep up, because it's a perpetual year, you know what I mean? So like, if I had a lot of views a little bit before this time last year, those are dropping off each day. And if I have less and less and less, so by the time it gets to this part next year, you know what I mean? So I have to keep adding to it to eventually get the watch time hours to come up for the year. And you need 3,000 if you have 500 subscribers, and you need 4,000 if you have 1,000 subscribers. And I have about, it fluctuates, 680, 670 something, so I'd like to get it moving in the positive direction. So that means I have to do more of these lives, try my best to do them, and I need to keep it on for an hour, you know what I mean? So as I'm saying now, it's work. I got to devote that time, so the easiest way possible. So getting ready with me seems to work. If I'm up at a certain time where the sun is out, Tomorrow, that's not going to happen. I'm going to be working. I'm going to be up at 3. That's not going to work. Or maybe it might work for people in other countries, but I will be at another place and they have Wi-Fi. So I will try to keep that there. Last time I was there, it was crap. And then I went one more time and I didn't do it because I was demotivated. This time I'm gonna do it regardless and keep it on for an hour. You know what I mean? Don't know if I could do it twice a day. The goal is to get the watch time hours up. I mean, 500 views, even 100 views is more, you know, but if it gets into the thousands, of course, if I get one that gets 3,000 views, bang, I got it. But I don't got it like that. So, it's the best thing I could do right now. So, yesterday, I had a rendezvous, which I mentioned throughout the live, and all depressed afterwards after it, but you know, it's like I checked my my steps after that, and I had 13,000 steps clocked in. That's a lot. That's, let's say I average a good around 6 to 8. So it's about 5 to 7,000 steps more than usual. Yeah, I'm stiff, but I'm not stiff because of the walking. Probably stiff because of the rendezvous a little bit, and because of the workout accumulation. But so we'll see what happens today at the gym. I have to go to Staples to make a couple of printouts on the way. I cannot go to the library. Well, no, I can't. Technically, I can't. I didn't bring my computer, but I have a doctor's appointment at 4 to check here. So I'll be out again a second time. So I could predict I might at least be 8,000 steps. Yeah. Time to focus, stay focused. I got it done this morning. No, it was very difficult while doing the live. Yeah, I gotta think about that live. It's weird. Each step, it's like I forget about the steps I took to get to the here. I have 540 subscribers now. I don't have any new subscribers today, but yesterday I got 2. So each time I do it live, I get a few more, and I just creep up like that. It's weird how the mind works, forgetting how it was done initially. There's no success overnight. Oh, here comes the subway. Hey, yeah. Oh, is this where you live? Huh? Hey, yeah. You got a collar on, but I don't know where you live. Now you're behind the gate. You were following. Oh, little licky lick. Little licky lick. Hey, oh. How about if I walk a little bit? You gonna come follow me? You gonna come follow me? Yeah, you are. Where are you supposed to? Where are you supposed to be? Where are you supposed to be? You wanna come give me a little sniffy sniff? Will you come give me a sniffy sniff? Come to my bag. How about me? Give me a little sniffy sniff. How about a little sniffy sniff? Hey. You sniff my bag, but you don't sniff me? Give me a little sniffy sniff. Come follow me. Huh? You coming to follow me? Oh. Where are you going? Okay, I get it. Never mind.